Hello, welcome back to part 2 of making my first junk journal photo album. So I did some work off film and I got a little tuck spot. Here we go, we'll use this. Up there, I'll probably put like a little pumpkin or something up there. So when I did this, I wound up sewing it wonky at the front and it wound up going like way over here. So I was like, yep, nope, we're cutting it off and doing a little thing, which works and it's cute. So let's see, what other pages did I do? Oh, here's one. I did a pocket right here. I sewed around here and here. I still need to decorate that. And I did ruffles right here. There's still some more I need to sew in, but I wanted to get the cover made, so we're going to do that today. And then I got this sewed, and that's a little tuck spot. And I sewed in this little pocket, little pocket. And let's see, I thought I had a belly band. Yep, here's the belly band. I still need to decorate the outside. So that's what I accomplished so far, and I'm going to be doing the cover. So I thought I would take you guys along with me. So this is fabric. This is the fabric I chose. I thought it was really appropriate for a fall book. And so all I did was take a ruler and make a line down and then across, so I have even parts to put down my board. So what I'm going to use is this, shake it up, PVC book binding. It works really good, and my mom's the one that gave me a trick. I let her borrow some, gave her some of this, and basically, I'm just going to stick it in there. It makes the fabric, it still feel like fabric and not stiff and hard, because I love the feel of fabric. So I'm just going to brush this on. Make sure you get the edges and sides and all of that good stuff. You want to work kind of quick so it doesn't dry on you. So yep, that was almost enough to do the whole thing. Nice. Okay. I'm going to get around these corners, these edges a little bit better, and then we're going to, especially up there. Alright, and now I'm going to make sure it gets right along one edge and at the bottom of it. That way. And then You want to flip it over and just rub the heck out of it. Make sure all of your, if you didn't iron before, which I don't iron, I never iron. I hate ironing. I have my husband actually thinks it's funny because in my house right now, not counting my heat press and my easy press, I have, let's see, 2 portables, 2, 4, 6 irons, and I don't iron clothes at all. So yeah, it's just a matter of rubbing, making sure it's smooth. You don't want any wrinkles. On here. And it is a little bubbly, as you can tell. There's like a little curving. Once it dries, that will go away. And you can always put it under a book to help flatten it once it's done. So, depending on how you want to do it, sometimes you can put Tyvek and put your, here's the spine, put your stuff all together to begin with. But I'm gonna put Tyvek on the inside after this is done. After this part gets completely dry, so that would be a completely different video. So we are going to, I'm just going to dump this on here. Maybe it'll be a little faster to get it on. I don't know. So. I hope everyone is enjoying their projects and what they're doing. I am. This is fun, interesting. I've never done these before, so I've made journals covers before, but so one of the rules with, at least in scrapbooking, I'm not sure if it's the same way with junk journaling, but I am following the same because you are building a book and you have to have so much space between your front back cover and your spine piece. I know if you use paper, which you totally can, it will start ripping at the corners if you don't have enough space, the gusset area. So the rule is to have at least 2 thicknesses of whatever chipboard this is. So this is just extra chipboard I had. I put it together. I put it on one part, hold it up there against it, and then I will take this and I even it on that line to make sure at the bottom it's going to be all straight, and put that down. And then there will be the gusset. So again, you want to rub it down really good, get it good here. See how that's, you want to smooth that out. Sometimes Alright. And this is a part you want to work kind of fast. At least for me, I like to work kind of fast because I don't want the glue to dry on you. As you can see, this part's kind of already, it's drying more, so it's going down more. It's not as curvy. So here's our first. By using fabric, you're not going to have the ripping as you do with paper, but there's so much cute paper out. And you can always add paper on the covers of these and just use fabric as a base if you want. So, okay, I just need to, that worked really well. So I'm just going to glue on straight onto here and then spread it out. Whew. Just don't throw your chipboard everywhere like that. Probably not a good idea with as much paint as you have on there. Glue. Oh, if this were to fall on my floor, oh my goodness, this would be gross. My floor has a lot of loose paper. I need to vacuum. But my trash can, my recycle bin just fell over last night, and I haven't been able to bring a vacuum in here yet. Today was kind of a busy, not busy. Went on a date with my husband, which since this whole pandemic started, we haven't really been able to, and the Nature and Science Museum just has been opened out here, and we went to go see. They have a brick exhibit where this guy builds these awesome things out of Lego bricks, like people and dinosaurs and skulls and castles, and I mean, you name it. It's a really neat exhibit. So since we have a pass and had extra tickets, we figured why not. So it was a nice leave the kids at home and go. I don't normally when everything was normal, we go on dates quite often. But dang it. Okay, let me get this on here and then I'll finish. There we go. The only bad part is your hands get so sticky. Oh. Okay, now that is, sorry, I'm getting baby wipe and putting this, wrapping it around. That way I don't have to go wash my brush like right away, and it won't get hard. Alright. So you still have to get these over on the other side, which I'll do that. And putting the brush in there ain't gonna make a difference, but I could totally see it falling on me. Falling on my paper scrap cupboard floor. Oy. So yeah, so we went to go do that. It was really nice. We were going to take the kids, and my daughter had so much homework. She didn't want to leave, and so we, my husband and I just went on our own. Okay, so the next step is to pull all of these over so it will actually look like a book. So this is a lot of hangover. Like this little bit is good. And down here is fine, but up here and over is a lot of hangover. So I'm just going to take my sewing scissors and these are my kids do not touch. I have fabric tied on the corner so they know these are my fabric only scissors. I'm a little weird that way. I don't mind using paper scissors on fabric, but if my kids try to use my fabric scissors on paper, ooh, they don't like the outcome because you just don't, yeah, I'm a little weird. You don't mix two. So these I will totally save. That would be really cute for some scraps for making snippets or little fabric clusters or something, which I probably will do with this. Okay, and now what you're going to want to do is cut the corners. I just diagonally snip. That way when you do, you will have a crisp corner. So I'm just going to snip all four of these corners really quick. And where did it? There we go. Let's move that. Sorry, you're not in view for that. Okay, there we go. So, you see some of that is coming up right there. So, what I do is this is still nice and wet. So I'm going to just put a little bit of adhesive right here and rub it in to, so it will stay. There we go. So now we just need to go around, and I normally start at the ends and do my ends and then do my top and bottom. You can do your top and bottom and then do your ends. It really doesn't matter how you do it. I know some people use let's see, Mod Podge, I think. But I also know that that makes your fabric really hard. So if you want, you're welcome, you know, use it if you want that type of a end result. But if that's not the end result you want and you want it to be soft like fabric, I would get some PVC and do that. And fabric is very elastic, so I just pull it up and rub it in. And you want to get this part really good too. And that. Here we go. So we're going to do the same thing to this side. Sorry, this is a little long. So yeah, we're gonna do it to this side. So both sides will, all the sides are gonna have this done. And again, you just kind of pull it up and squish it over. And make sure you give it a good rub. So now we're on to a long end. We have these tops. That's going to be really cute. And once you, so these are really flimsy right here. You can, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. So that will thicken. It won't be like that once you put the tie back in here and then put paper in here. You won't have that issue. All right. Good. Sorry if you hear a lot of noise. My husband and son are watching Minecraft, and I was like, I don't want to. My craft room is right outside the living room, but I just am not. Everyone in my family, my kids, my husband, they all love Minecraft, and I just am not a fan. Okay, so these corners, what you need to do is pull and go. You can see how I cut it a little too close. I don't know if you can see that, but fabric is very, that's why I like using it. You can manipulate it. Oh, let's get this side really quick. So you wanted to get that little corner tucked in. With paper, these little corner tuck-ins are a lot easier to handle. But, okay. Here we go. And there you go. I want that down. And see how this little part under here is still. So we're going to lift this and just get a little bit of glue down here to get these ends. And then just rub them in. There we go. And that corner looks good on this side. That corner looks better because I didn't cut it too close. I cut this one way too close. I don't know if you could tell, but there's like a little tiny gap right there. But it'll be okay because once you get paper on there, you're going to be able to notice. The other ones are not as cut close. This one just happened to be cut a little too close. Okay, now let's do the other side. I'm just going to try and get all the glue down at first because here we go. I love that they all have something to bond over. So, and so they all play, and it's funny because my husband's been playing longer, and my son now gives him the advice on what to do. Because my son now plays way more often than he does. Because there's other stuff, you know. Kids tend to have more time. But now that school's back in full swing and dance, this new season is going, he will not have as much time as he would like. There we go. So alright, so we are just going to smooth all this out. And I'm going to, before I attack any more, I need to let it dry. So it'll be a bit before that occurs, but there is the cover for my book. This is the second time I've done fabric, so I like that turned out as good as it did. I hope you all have a great day and enjoy crafting your projects. Thanks for crafting with me, and hope this was informational for you. Have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.